Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the video. What if I guess today is another vision video. Today I'll be talking about the most overpowered gear sets you should be farming for in the 1.4 patch. Now, if you guys didn't know, the PTS is almost over. I'm pretty sure it ends today or tomorrow, and from there on all we have to do is just wait and see when this patch is actually coming out for consoles. Now, we still don't have a specific date, which is kind of crazy, but they did say it is coming out in October, so in the next couple of weeks we should be seeing this patch rolling out for consoles. Like I said in the beginning, today we'll be discussing some of the gear sets I feel like you guys should be farming for when the patch drops. Personally, these are the gear sets I am going to be looking for to try to get as many as I can, so obviously I can have a choice between, different talents, different roles and everything on them. But if you guys enjoyed the video and you find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Now, the only reason I am going to be covering 3 different gear sets in this video is because I'm one of those people that really doesn't change my gear sets a lot. Once I have a basic or like a main build, I don't really switch around, I just keep that build on. But with the 1.4 coming out, it is a really good idea to have multiple gear sets in order to switch for the dark zone, incursions, PvE, whatever it is. So I am really going to try to focus on building 3 main gear sets that I could use throughout the entire patch. So the first one is the Banshee gear set. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is pretty much like a remake of the blind gear set we had in 1.3. They just pretty much changed the name, changed the roles on it, and pretty much got rid of the blind and just named it the Banshee. Now, this is one of those gear sets you are only going to be using for the dark zone, because in PvE, this gear set is just pretty much pointless. It's not really going to help you out. In the dark zone, this is the gear set you definitely want to farm for, because it's pretty overpowered and it's really good if you're running solo, if you're running in a group or whatever it is. So the first bonus actually gives you 20% loot DZ funds, so anytime you pretty much kill a person, you get more funds. The next bonus actually gives you 10% damage to targets out of cover, so this is obviously really good for NPCs. So this is a very good bonus for pretty much anyone that's out of cover. You're going to be able to kill them a little bit quicker if you have this gear set on. Last but not least, we probably have the best part of this gear set. Now, if you are a rogue, all your ammo is refilled every 30 seconds, and damage taken from non-rogue players is reduced by 10%. So pretty much when you're rogue, you're obviously going to be getting 10% reduction damage from enemies that are not rogue, and it's going to automatically refill your ammo. Now, if you are not rogue, damage to rogue players is increased by 10% and no dark zone currency or XP is lost on that. So if you're one of those players and you are just trying to level up or just farm for, funds or whatever, and you're tired of dying and losing your XP and stuff like that, if you have this gear set on and you're not rogue, you're not going to lose anything except obviously the stuff you have in your stash. The next gear set you definitely want to keep your eyes open is Alpha Bridge. Now, I'm not really going to go in depth of Alpha Bridge. Most of you guys already know this is probably the best gear set in 1.4 patch. Pretty much you get a 100% health regen, which in my opinion is pretty useless because this only works when you're out of combat, and obviously the division, you just run around, get shot by everyone and everything, so it's kind of useless. But also you get 5% weapon damage, which is really helpful for PvP, for incursions, underground, whatever you're doing. And last but not least, you obviously get 3 more talents if you're rocking, 2 assault rifles, 2 shotguns, 2 SMGs, whatever it is. So like I said, if you can put together a really good Alpha Bridge build in 1.4 with decent rolls and everything on your gear, you are going to be set. The final gear set you definitely want to farm for is Predator's Mark. Now, this is once again a gear set most of you guys should be familiar with. If you're not, pretty much what it does is with 2-piece bonus, you get 10% reload speed. So it's kind of like the old Firecrest. It's not as fast, but it's still pretty quick. You also get 8% assault rifle and SMG damage. So once again, this can be useful for PvP, for incursions, anything. You pretty much play if you have Predator's Mark 3-piece bonus, you are going to be getting more damage on your assault rifles and SMGs. And the final part which makes this gear set really strong is really cool. If you hit 10 shots without switching targets, you make them bleed for 50% of the damage you already done. So for example, if you do 10k damage with your weapon, it is going to do 5k damage by the bleed effect, which is pretty overpowered. But that's it for the video. Like I said, keep your eyes out on these 3 gear sets in the 1.4 patch. If you play on PS4, Xbox, whatever it is, these are the 3 gear sets I would recommend farming for a lot. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.